This video will cover the 6-point short answer question from Geometry Review Day 3, number 36. Flip it over so that you can see us work through it. Alright, so we just did the 4-point short answer in the previous video, so if you missed it, go check it out. But right now we're going to look at the 6-point short answer question that we have in this review packet. Remember, on the Geometry Common Core exam, there are 2 6-point questions. This is just one of which that was on an exam in, I think, June 2015 or maybe August 2015. Walter wants to make 100 candles in the shape of a cone for his new candle business. The mold shown below will be used to make the candles. Each mold will have a height of 8 inches and a diameter of 3 inches. So I'm just going to mark that up real quick. Height of 8 and a diameter of 3. Now, I teach my students whenever they see the word diameter, we immediately translate it into a radius by cutting it in half. 3 divided by 2, which is 1.5. So the nearest cubic inch, what will be the total volume of 100 candles? So my assumption is that we probably need to find the volume of 1 candle first. And if you think about the formula for a cone, it is on the reference sheet, represented by 1/3 pi r squared h. So all we need to do is plug in 1/3 pi times 1.5 squared times the height of 8. Type that right into your calculator and get a nasty decimal probably, because there's a pi in there, which means it's infinite. And if you just write down about 4 decimal places, you'll be good to go. 18.8496. You don't want to round this to the nearest cubic inch yet, because we need to find out how much the volume of 100 candles is. So we need to just put rounding on pause for a second so that we can find out the total volume and then round. So volume of 100 candles means to just take your 18.8496 and multiply it by 100. Because each one has a volume of 18 point something, multiply it by 100 and you got your answer. 1884.96. Now we get to round to the nearest cubic inch, which means that the 4 looks to the 9 and becomes a 5. So the volume in total is equal to 1885. And as I said in a previous video, you do not need to put units on this. If you choose to, it is cubic inches, so inches to the 3rd power. Alright, second part here says, Walter goes to a hobby store to buy wax for his candles. The wax costs 10 cents per ounce. If the weight of wax is 0.2 ounces per cubic inch, how much will it cost Walter to buy the wax for 100 candles? So we know that the volume of 100 candles is 1885 inches cubed, but we need to convert to ounces. And it says that it's 0.52 ounces, which is equivalent to 1 inch cubed. Now there's different ways that you can do conversions here. I'll show you 2 ways, and then you can decide which way you like best. I always take that 0.52 ounces and put it over the 1 inches cubed. In this method, we're going to be writing a proportion, so I want ounces on the right side over inches cubed on the bottom. Because again, in proportion, you have to be consistent. So 0.52 ounces over 1 inch cubed, I don't know the number of ounces in my 1,885 inches cubed from up above. So now I just simply cross multiply. And when I cross multiply, I get x equals 980.2 ounces. Okay, so that's the first option for converting. If you don't like that option, option 2 would be to still use the 0.52 ounces on top over 1 inch cubed on the bottom and put a big multiplication dot. This is called dimensional analysis. So whatever you want needs to go on top of the first fraction, so I want ounces on top so I can keep them. But then I want to be able to cancel inches cubed. meaning that inches cubed have to go in this corner on the right. So this would be the 1,885, just placed over 1. No units on the bottom, because if I put ounces down there, then they'll just cancel. So now that I've canceled my units, I have 0.52 times 1885. And both of them are over 1, so if you type the fractions in your calculator, it makes it nice and easy. Or because they're both over 1, you don't need to worry about it. And so here you end up still getting 980.2. So again, this was option 1 with the conversion as a proportion, or option 2 with the conversion using dimensional analysis. But now, step 2 is to find the cost. It says that it's 10 cents per ounce. We have currently 980.2 ounces. So it's 0.10 cents for every 1 ounce, but we have 980.2 of them, so we're going to multiply. Whenever you have a cost, you typically multiply. And so this ends up costing him $98.02 for the wax on the candles. If he's spending a total of $37.83, so $37.83, that was a weird way for me to say it, $37.83 on the molds and charges $1.95 for each candle, what is Walter's profit after selling 100 candles? So remember that profit is equal to the amount you made. The fancy word is called revenue, or income, minus the amount you spent. And the fancy word is called expenses. Okay, so we have to figure out how much Walter made. I almost called him Robert. He charges $1.95 for each candle, so he's making $1.95 for every candle, meaning 100 of them. But we have to subtract away how much he is spending. He spent a total of $37.83 just for the molds, but don't forget he also spent $98.02 for the wax. Okay, so when we either type this into the calculator or simplify each part, we have 195 minus a total of 135.85, giving us a profit of $59.15 to sell 100 candles. Seems like a lot of work, but that's so cool to have 59 extra dollars in your pocket, right? It pays off to do a little bit of work. All right, if you went through this packet and you still had questions, please feel free to ask us. You can jot down the question on YouTube itself and we'll respond, or ask your teacher in class. I hope that these videos are helping you. Otherwise, just keep moving forward, keep reviewing. You got your test coming up in just a couple of weeks.